I'm Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on calculus. We are discussing test questions based on limits, continuity, and derivatives. The question here is, determine the real values of a, b, and c for the quadratic function f of x equals to ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0, that satisfies the conditions f of 0 is 0, limit of f of x when x approaches minus 1 is 3, and the derivative of the function at x equals to minus 1 is 4. So you're given three conditions and there are three unknowns, so that should not be difficult. You can always pause this video and answer and then look into my suggestions. So let's begin. We are given the function f of x as ax squared plus bx plus c. First condition here is f of 0 is 0, right? So that means if I substitute 0 here, for x, I should get 0 as f of x. So that means 0 plus c, that gives you the value of c. So from here we know c is equal to 0. Okay, so this is by substituting the first condition, right? So we have substituted from f0 equals to 0. Okay. The second condition is that now this is a continuous function, right? Remember this. We are talking about a quadratic function, so that means we are talking about a continuous function. Since the function is continuous, when we say that the limit as x approaches minus 1 is 3, we also know that f of minus 1 is equal to 3. Is that clear? Limit is same as the value of the function since the function is continuous. So substituting minus 1, we should get 3. So we get equation as 3 equals to a times minus 1 square plus b times minus 1, and the value of c is 0, so we are not putting it there. So that gives you a equals to 3 equals to a minus b. So we get the second equation here. Let me call this as equation number 2. And equation number 1 is c is equals to 0. Now we know that the derivative of the function at minus 1 is 4. So let's find the derivative. F of x is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. The derivative for this function will be 2ax plus b, and we know at minus 1, so derivative at minus 1 is equal to 4. Let's substitute minus 1 here, so we get minus 2a plus b is equal to 4. Clear? So that is what we get from the condition 3, which is f dash minus 1 equals to 4. Perfect. So we have our third equation. Let's call this as equation number 3, which is minus 2a plus b equals to 4. And now we have two equations, 2 and 3 with a and b. If I add them up, what do I get? So if I add 2 with equation 3, what I get here is we have 4 plus 3 is 7 equals to a minus 2a as minus a, and minus b plus b is 0. So we get the value of a as minus 7. Clear? Now if a is minus 7, what is b? We know b is equal to a minus 3. So b is equals to minus 7 minus 3. So b is minus 10. So we know that the function f of x should be equal to a being minus 7, so minus 7x squared minus 10x. Does make sense. C is 0, right? So that's how we find the equation. And the real values, which is our answer, is a is equals to minus 7, b equals to minus 10, and c equals to 0. So that becomes our answer. Is that clear? So that is how we are going to solve this particular question. I hope that helps. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and All the best.